In 363 AD, the secret Egyptian priesthood, the Koinobi, released 6 books which contain the knowledge of Thoth the Atlantean, also known as Hermes Trismegistus, called the Hermetic Wisdom. 1. Released unofficially, known amongst the priests as the Seventh Wrath, was the most jealously guarded, for it contained the teaching of their most prominent initiate, Jehoshua ben Nazariah, entitled Maggia Jesu Christi, along with 36 other books that predate the Great Flood, from a lost once global people made of 4 races, the Arya. Books that form the legends, symbols, and myths, which establish the secret Freemasonry knowledge of today. In September 2019, Thoth's Emerald Tablets were secretly released. This is a secret knowledge that Jesus Christ of the Holy Bible desired to reveal, and the Freemasonry framework. The history of the tablets is strange, and beyond the belief of modern scientists. Their antiquity is stupendous, dating back some 36,000 years BC. The writer is Thoth, an Atlantean priest king, who founded a colony in ancient Egypt after the sinking of the mother country. He was the builder of the Great Pyramid of Giza, erroneously attributed to Cheops. In it, he incorporated his knowledge of the ancient wisdom of a once global religion and united people of 4 races, the Arya, and also securely secreted records and instruments of ancient Atlantis. For some 16,000 years, he ruled the ancient race of Egypt, from approximately 50,000 BC to 36,000 BC. At that time, the ancient barbarous race amongst which he and his followers had settled in Egypt had been raised to a high degree of civilization. Thoth was an immortal, that is, he had conquered death, passing only when he willed, and even then, not through death. His vast wisdom made him rule over the various Atlantean colonies, including the ones in South and Central America, with modern-day Mexico representing the heart of the Atlantean mother country. Built I, says Thoth, the Great Pyramid, patterned after the Pyramid of Earth Force, burning eternally so that it too might remain through the ages. In it, I built my knowledge of magic science, so that it might be here when again I return from Amenti. While I sleep in the halls of Amenti, my soul roaming free will incarnate, dwell among men in this form or another, but always the one and same, Hermes Trismegistus. Thoth, the Atlantean priest king, is the father of all the knowledge mistakenly attributed to the pharaohs regarding their culture, the supposed Egyptian magical science of alchemy, the precise and expert knowledge of human anatomy, down to the science of muscles, nerves, veins, cells, organs, etc. And as he himself writes in the Emerald Tablets, "Bound are ye in your body, but by the power ye may be free." On earth, man is in bondage, bound by space and time to the earth plane. Encircling each planet, a wave of vibration binds him to his plane of unfoldment. Yet, within man is the key to releasement. Within man may freedom be found. In the physical ye are threefold in nature: physical, astral, and mental, all in one. 3 are the qualities of each of the natures, 9 in all, as above, so below. In the physical, these are the channels. First, blood, which moves in swirling vortical motion, reacting on the heart for the heart to continue its beating. Second, magnetism. Magnetism moves through the nerves, cells, and tissues. Third, electricity, which is made of akasha and flows through the channels, subtle yet physical. Through the mastery of the three physical, astral, and mental planes, you free yourself of the fetters of darkness, which bind ye in chains to the sphere of the earth. Thus is formed the threefold human being, directed from above by the power, the fourth. 4 is it in qualities, a quaternary, in which exists the Trinity. But 13, the mystical number, unites them as one. Seated within the flower of fire, stay 7 lords from the space-time above us, helping and guiding through infinite wisdom, which is the pathway through time for the children of men. 7 are they, the lords of Amenti, overlords they of the children of morning, sons of the cycles, masters of wisdom. 7 is he who is lord of the vastness, master of space and the keys to time, meaning the 7 chakras provide one mastery over space and time, allowing one to warp 3D reality, which is to bend space-time to their will. Take thee, continues Thoth, O man, as part of thy being. The 7 are, but are not as they seem. Opened, O man, have I my wisdom. Follow the path in the way I have led. Use thou the key of the 7, N13, and open to thee the pathway will fall. When you have released the self from the body, rise to the outermost bounds of your earth plane. Speak ye the word Dor-el-Lila, and to the highest realms may ye pass. The 7 lords who reside in the flower of life are the 7 Hindu chakras. In Thoth's own language, the Hindu knowledge of the chakras is echoed through the ascending fire of the Kundalini as it climbs the 7 swirling vortical chakras, or 7 lords of Amenti, in which blood, magnetism, and electricity, or akasha, are equally Jesus Christ, via the Krishna, or Christ, feminine Ida, and the Zeus Jupiter, or Jesus, masculine Pingala. In this case of chicken and egg, or Thoth and Hinduism and Jesus, who came first? The tablets from Thoth's own lips themselves tell us. Per Thoth's own written testimony, the Great Pyramid is a temple of initiation, where history's most important initiates received their rites under him, as one of his ever-incarnated forms as Hermes Trismegistus. Among these initiates are Jesus Christ, who ended up writing his own mystical manuscript, the Maggia Jesu Christi, along with Solomon, Apollonius, Adonis, and Pythagoras, underneath a hall in the left paw of the Sphinx, where the secret priesthood, the Koinobi, conduct their rites. Koi, meaning fish, and alluding to the oil, or oily fishy substance, secreted from the open left eye of Horus, an oil that contains the mind from the higher planes of the One, called Ra, who spread his wisdom through the 7 wraths, as Jesus Christ called them, in his Maggia Jesu Christi. For the power of the 7, writes Jesus Christ, acts like a wrath unto any falsehood, like a serpent's venom dissolves muscles, which is why Jesus Christ encourages all his followers to be wise as serpents, and a true snake oil salesman, because he unlocked the powers of this sacred serpent venom, and with it dissolved all illusions of Maya, or in today's terminology, society. And Obi, meaning belt and birth, and depicted as a serpent. Together, they form the sacred fish oil and serpent of birth, that unite and endow one with immortality, represented best by the Mayan Ouroboros, the snake belt of Quetzalcoatl, which represents earth through the snake, which is forever grounded, and through the circle, fish, as the circle is an old symbol for water, and their home. Yet, in both Thoth and Quetzalcoatl we find one other common denominator between them. They are both demi-bird gods who represent the sky and higher mind of the All, and both of whom gave us our modern terms, the All and the Source, conceptualized by the Mayas, Tolotl. Both Egyptian Thoth and Mexican Quetzalcoatl are animal demi-bird gods who represent duality. The bird symbolizes the sky, the above, and the serpent, the earth, the below. Both Egyptian and Mayan cultures constructed highly sophisticated pyramids to unite earth and sky, embodiments of the serpent and bird. Their pyramids are... In the next Occult Secrets Revealed, we will answer the following question. Could the Mexican Quetzalcoatl be the one and very same Thoth the Atlantean priest king? Mexico was, after all, one of the Atlantean colonies, Thoth himself claims as his own, in his own words. But could the fact Thoth relocated to Egypt to escape a catastrophe back in his mother country point to that mother country being the Mexican Caribbean mainland, stretching to Ireland and Scotland of today? Think you are ready to bloom new, the star in you? Join the Occult Secrets Revealed, Chakra Activation and Kundalini course for just $4.99 a month, through which you will gain access to the secret Masonic rites and teachings born from the mouth of Thoth and used by the same Koinobi Priesthood of Egypt who initiated Jesus Christ himself. Like any initiate, arm yourself with knowledge and bind all your spiritual forces to you through a 108 bead mala that incorporates the mystical powers of 108, the pyramid force of 4, the druidic tree of life cross, and the cross of Quetzalcoatl. And until next time, trust and believe that it is okay to be you, the most beautiful you there ever was, there is, and that there ever will be, because you are not a story that can be told twice, and there will never again be a stage for you to perform, but this one, right here, right now. So be you, the most beautiful you. Do re, lila.